jumping spider and scared me. See through. Sheesh, I thought he gobbled up by the thing. Boarded. Let's see. I work today. And super freaking slimy this morning. Sheesh. That's right. So, what I'm going to try to do is just breeze through this workout. Not go too crazy. Just get it done. Just get it done and I've been reading the Bible, and I think it's a really good thing to have in this life. You know, I think it's useful. I think people should think about being more religious. It'll fix you. It'll make you a little bit better. Because we're kind of messed up. I think everybody's asking for the Bible, you know? I think we spend too much time being scared. The Bible helps you understand life and that there's nothing to be scared of. Calms you down. Makes you think all these answers you were asking, we're not just here. We've been here for a while. We've been here intelligently for a long time. When you get alone, whatever reason, we gotta stop that. But tell me, you have too much time alone in this life beside the infinity and populatos groupings. You start to get depressed, or you get suicidal. You get by the self misunderstood. You're asking questions that we already resolved and wrote down. But it's a sensitive, senseful, sentient world that we're a part of, and we're the ones with the senses. So as you find yourself alone, you feel things, and then you think things that are irrelevant these days. God allows these days. There's a thing called societal evolution. Couldn't because he created because of what he could see probably, and that's worlds of green and plants. I don't think he foresaw beings, maybe of any kind. I think he just saw worlds. I think he just saw round planets and what was on them. But as evolution of God has occurred, beings were created, it seems. I think it was unexpected. And we're just adapting to what is unknown still, and that's us. So when you find yourself alone, I think people need to understand ridiculous senses are developed, and you reach for them, not to keep you company, but because you're alive and you always seek answers, and you won't be able to find any answers for why you're so sad, except for the obvious one that you'll give yourself just because you're alone. It's all pretty fake stuff. However, not everyone is built the same. Toughness to a frail, scared kid since he was young. And if we leave these persons alone, it's kind of murder. Reality is so harsh. Time moves on even without someone being held at the center of the group so that they don't become afraid of life. Time has to roll around like it does. It can't stop to put a seatbelt on one of us who's scaredly handicapped, which is all of us, but there's various reasons why some of us survive that, and some of us just close our eyes and pray that someone runs up and gives us a hug. I think it's like life is simple to me these days now. It has nothing to do with working out. It's a experience, and just never ignoring myself, never ignoring my thoughts. Always paying attention to every single thought that I have, whether they're a sexual thought or a thought about life. What are we all doing here? I've never been afraid of my thinking. There's some things that just are part of the human being construct or build. We feel and senses so extremely that it's overwhelming. It's as if we are all girls, but we have sexual identities, genitalia that says that we are not for a fact. But the girl seems to always be a little bit more sensitive emotionally, and it's all right. And I think the others of our kind don't acknowledge that that's what we are as well. It's just words and genitalia facts tell us that we're not, so we forget about it. But if you find yourself alone, then you'll quickly be experiencing what girls seem to be like to me. Emotional, or they're really happy, they're different. But they're not having any problems being themselves. We need to remember that that's what that is. It's emotions, and I don't think, other than females, anyone knows about it. So then you start thinking, and you're not thinking about how dangerous it is to be thinking alone with no experience and no understanding or expectations of what's about to become of those thoughts and thinkings. It's simple stuff from someone who's gone through it, but it isn't simple to just a kid. Someone who's growing and has to grow because they're a kid. So we gotta figure out a way to make sure we're hawking over them and watching them sneakily, not excessively, but just as they grow, sneakily watch their choice making from the shadows. And the person that's watching needs to remain good always. Otherwise, you need to give your kids up. Also, do a good job at that. That can be kind of fun. It's just, don't go excessively with it. We're not trying to make them fail ever. I don't have any kids, but I do have my own life's experience of just things that are avoidable. Don't discourage the being that is growing. Give them everything that they want, but nothing that they think they want. Nothing that a school wouldn't recommend. And I mean that all the way down to the smallest student there. Give them everything that they want, maybe too much of it. And when they start not wanting those things, don't keep getting them the same things. That could lead to a way for them to think that they no longer need to grow. There are things that they expect every year, but you don't need to cripple them with these things. If they're cool things, little trinkets and things that they love about life that they expect every year, then you give it to them. But if they're things that they grew out of, don't keep getting them something that they loved when they were a kid. So it's a hard to do thing for everyone, but they all need to understand that you have to continue to grow. Alrighty. I don't have any kids. I don't think. I believe in God, and I think, I would know if I had kids. Yeah, I mean, so I'm staring at the Holy Bible right now. I already read it today. So I just know I don't have any actual kids. Get it on the book, get out of here. And also, freaking take care of your personal grooming. Because it's the shit and it'll fucking help your brain If you make regularly the things that you've been told that you have to do, brush and floss regularly. Regularly, so that your mind is psychologically sound. Alright, so let's get this workout done. Don't kill bugs. Definitely, it's still killing. No, it's still a sin. Don't kill things that are alive. If you're a fisherman, you eat what you catch or something like that. Don't overfish. I don't know how that works. Supposed to leave it to the commercial fishermen, I think. I guess there's no such thing as sports fishing. Or what? What do I know? Why do I get hung up on it? Why can't I move past the idea that God is watching us? I mean, take a look around yourself. Look in the imaginary spot. See if there's somebody watching you. Fishing as a sport. What do they do with the fish? So you catch and release it. That means you pull them up and you put holes in their mouths and you throw them back and hope that they survive. What is their probability of regenerating after that and surviving? I'm not trying to take away anybody's careers or whatever, but I gave up fishing and I couldn't get back into it. When I did go fishing a few years ago, 5 years ago, I think it matters that there must have been something in my head that was reeling them in, and it must have been godlessness, I guess, or, didn't need, I wasn't as into God and religion back then that I am now. Even though I was raised in church. What am I talking about? I fucking started working out. 18 minutes rolled by. Good thing I was born on the 18th day of October, but I never worry about that. But I think that's it. I was just being a kid. So I never thought. I don't care. Never thought anything mattered back in the day. I did, but you have to search for a reason, like a reason to stop yourself. A reason to stop yourself from doing things in life that you're not supposed to be doing. There's a lot of things we're not supposed to be doing. And that's where I went with it. Stop asking myself, why did things make me why do they make me think about them so much? Why do they bother me so much if everyone's doing it? And that's just it. I just thought, because I believe in God and people don't. People would rather enjoy life on the idea of someone else's God, but not commit to them themselves. wants to give. They don't want to say thank you. They don't want to. They seem to be comfortable living life without thinking that you need to appreciate it and, you know, think where does it come from and why. You don't need to wonder why we're here. Just wonder, how did we get here? Who did this? You think it's to be technologically rich and creative just to show us killing each other? You think? Like, is that really why we're here? To laugh at each other getting killed and then to die on TV? To laugh at each other getting hurt intentionally. Are we here to laugh at each other getting hurt to death? Are we here to watch each other get hurt to death? Does that go well, like 5 scrambled eggs and some pancakes, glass of orange juice? 5 scrambled eggs, pancakes, orange juice, some sausage links, some bacon, some potatoes. Put syrup on all of that. Grab your fork and turn the TV off and turn it back on when you're done eating that. To watch some more of us dying and laughing at it. Is that what we're supposed to be doing in life? I like and I appreciate the culinary evolution of life. I appreciate chefs, kitchens, restaurants. I wish I was rich. I'd be there every night. My wife. To support them and their passion in all of our lives. And that's to make dope unbelievableness that you can eat. You would never think of what they think of for eating. You can never think of what they could think of for what it looks like when you're about to eat it. And you come there and you see it in a picture. That's what life is. To me, that's what life really is. It's, you can buy things and that's it. You can buy things and it makes you feel good. It's never feeling gross or you witness somebody getting beat the shit out of and they're already asleep and they've been getting beat up the entire time and you're going ooh and ah. But that's not life. That's not what we're not here to watch an unconscious person never wake up again. They're getting beat to death. Yikes. I hate to say all this stuff. I know it always gets me in trouble in my life, but it's the truth. Someone named me Rico just as a joke, add to that part of life that's enjoyable for others. Death. Aim them Rico, but don't ever let them get rich. I'm always trying to figure out why it is that I'm the way that I am. And most of us aren't, if not all of us aren't. And I know it's because I've been alone. I've been going through life by myself. I guess saying I think people need more alone time to think, to not have any way out of that. If people were left alone to witness life occurring while they're by themselves, I think it'll help, save them, make them question something else. Anyways, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm moving on with my life. Hopefully I'll shut up soon, since no one needs the information that I think of. I'm starting to wish that I was born in the Garden of Eden, an individual like everyone else there, and not responsible for being needed in a group. To be honest, I think that's actually what happened in my life. When people swarmed on the winner last life's experience, and they came flying in. Hey, but that's not fair. God told them no, but they still fell onto me anyway. Some of my favorite stuff to think. Everybody in my families, they're all pretty much the same. They give me crap because I'm so different. I want to stay sober. I've always liked the challenge of becoming unaddicted, becoming what they say can't be done in addiction. That's life to us. They give you a fact about being an individual. The fact is that you want, and if you want drugs, you become an addict. And they say you can't break addiction alone. And just like school, he who learned how to read at 12. It was just another challenge. It's just another challenge. And now it's a challenge that can be won. Because there's so many you can'ts attached to it. I got my high school diploma. I just want to get away from others. But they just robbed me. Robbed me because I'm super talented and like I can learn. It made them jealous. I mean, I can't just ignore them anymore because every time I see them, they act like women, they act like girls. They're the epitome of what Rico isn't, a vagina. I've been nice my entire life and they still attack me. They still attack. Hey, but that's not fair. So what? They hate me because I'm man. I love them. I only love them because they're my family. They're all I've known 35 years straight. But I don't know, we're so different. It's time for the man to move out and knock up dying one of one woman. My middle school girlfriend when I first moved to California, she made me ask her out because I was running around campus, fucking the newest kid in the area, and I was a model. And fucking they let out this catalog of me modeling. It was all over the fucking campus. I don't know how it got there. I think everybody got him in the mail and they brought him to school the next day. Like, fuck it, this guy's a model. Like, I didn't want to walk around. I don't know if I told the story, but I didn't want to keep walking around every day asking someone to go out with me and then break up with them at the end of the day. So I just was like, whoever fucking comes up to me and asks me out, we can stay together forever. She just said that. She just came up and was like, oh, hey. Some stuff, yeah. So, as I'm in a struggling point of my life, she reappeared yet again, like she does all through. Like just growing up, she'd always, you're just walking somewhere common where others frequent, like a mall. So a place called the Spectrum. I think I saw her walk by me there. Hey, Rico. It's fucking just the most unexpected because we're a lot different. She's a super white girl from the suburbs, and I'm a super black kid from the projects in poverty. She liked that shit. She looked at me like, mines. And now she's done it one more time. She appeared in social media. I mean, I wasn't searching for her. What more can I say? She pops up again. And I bet if I didn't stick her on my screensaver, she'd pop up again and again for the rest of my life. Because I told her, I'll be with you for forever, whoever asked me out. She came up and said that right back to me. We're going to be together for forever, like you said. And now that social media has granted us instant access to one another, it's unbelievable that her picture arrived in my email. What the fuck? So I'm just like waiting to fucking see her again. Hopefully that's what's actually gonna happen. Like, it has to happen. I think that is what's gonna happen. We'll probably be on social media. Nobody's gonna care, hopefully, or maybe they will. But that is the story of her and I. So I don't know what you guys are thinking about me out there, but I'm sure you're thinking a lot of weird shit. But life is just science, yo. And as you can see, I'm fucking with it heavy, like accidentally. Just being myself. Sobriety did this to me. This is who I was when they found me in the hood in Charlottesville, Virginia. This is how I was. I was just an athlete, kid, a boy. I was just a regular boy. Didn't fucking know anything about gayness. Though I was doing all sorts of gay shit because I was a kid. But then, you're growing, so it doesn't count to the adult gay person that will fucking ruin your day if you're not polite to them. So be polite to homosexuals of all sorts and multi-gendered of all sorts, because they're just super fucking sensual, I think is a word. You know what I mean? Sexually sensitive. So, but other than that, I was just fucking running around doing backflips and front flips, trying to fucking dunk a basketball and go pro, play soccer and shit. Yeah, though, I'm gonna go down to 30 pounds. I've been working out a lot. My arms is all, my shoulders, everything's all warm. So that has to mean that it's just bloody in there, and that's what's keeping the limbs super warm. I don't remember what that's like outside of the gym setting. In the gym, you got things that I guess distract you from that reality. Just checking the time. In the gym, you have a pool, you have the sauna, and you have other pieces of equipment, so it disperses the warmth, I suppose, more evenly, so you never can tell. Like, my legs are, all the way down to my feet are pretty frozen and cold, but my arms up here, I can feel the heat, maybe even on my lower earlobes. You know what I'm saying? I can feel that shit, I think. Yeah, I think that I can. Maybe it's warm all the way up to there. It is. So, what it's worth, I don't know. I only say this stuff because I literally feel that there's people listening. If I could have had someone that would just tell me the straight up what's coming for Eunice, instead of having me fucking figure out what they're talking about by fucking almost losing a leg and realizing you can't kick a window out. I mean, because that's what I fucking did. But I'm just trying to fucking tell. There's no such thing as cheating in good life advice, yo. You want to know. You have a brain just like everybody else. If you're organic, I do believe that there's other beings out there, but no one's told me about it. And I'm assuming it's because I'm man. which means I'm their fucking king, and they just don't want to acknowledge the facts. I don't think there's other two testicle penises out here. You know what I mean? That's me for sure. Cause you guys left me the fuck alone in a hotel room where I sleep naked because that's the only way to fucking fall asleep. I fucking had to realize that shit. I had to realize I had too many clothes on to fucking close my eyeballs. Clothes are a fucking stimulant, and nobody knows this shit. You gotta fucking be sleeping naked. Period. You ain't gonna fucking sleep through the night. You're not gonna go dream because you're fucking fully clothed, like you're about to hop out in a fucking winter storm or something. You know, that's just cute for around the house. But as soon as you and the maid get to the bedroom, get that shit out of there. Put your clothes in another room. Fucking walk-in closet somewhere else. There's fucking towels in your room, and that's it. And blankets and shit, pillows. I'm just guessing, cause I'm pretty sure I'm not fucking dealing with nobody waking me up. I've been trying to sleep my whole life. That shit's hard to do. Shit. That shit is hard to do. But anyways, I'm gonna start at 30 pounds from now on for a while. Lighten the load, make it easier. That way I can still give the same amount of strength, effort. So I don't know what I'm doing as far as talking during these videos. Whatever. Just mute that shit. Watch the workouts get done or something, or just know that I did them because I posted them. So you got like all sorts of, I think, people trying to couple with me, but I think that is just impossible. I'm sorry. There's some sort of gold medal thing now. I'm just gonna leave it right there. I don't want to touch it. I'm in love. I believe in soulmates, and you don't want to get that shit fucked up. Every time you do, you have the worst fucking days ever. These soulmates will let you think you can do whatever you want. Oh no, you don't need one. You need 2 or 3 women, and you get that shit in your head. Like, I'm the fucking man. I do need like 2 or 3 women, but I bit into that shit like so many fucking times that every single time I just be fucking getting scared that I'm not gonna get any smarter, you know, and not believe that shit because it's not true. It's just the one face that you just obsess about, and she ain't gonna fucking share you, or they aren't gonna fucking share you. Period. But as the one who feels like they won, finally, you better fucking wake up and stop thinking that shit is gonna happen. You ain't no fucking, you're nobody. You got lucky, kid. That's it. You're gonna fucking get a bunch of them. You know what I'm saying? So I kept falling for that shit until I stopped. Clearly, the world needs to fucking get their understand that their soulmates ain't me. What's up? Anyways, but I mean, possibly that ain't that. I'm gonna just move on with this workout, get this shit done. People just fucking, they're doing stuff. They're doing something else. Sorry. So, yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I think actually we all kind of finally made it to a point in life where true magic was unlocked for all of us. On the remainder of this journey, kids are being born into that. You know, we learned to believe in magic through the Disney program. And now that those kids have grown up to adults, our kids are fucking being born right into just pure magic. They're fucking bouncing off the walls, I'm sure, maybe flying off them shits. So yeah, I'm gonna lower the weight. I think I'm gonna struggle to do that, and I'm not gonna feel bad about it. I hope you guys can hear these talks and these echoes around me. I've said things like, oh gee, I don't know, maybe I'm the only man there is. Oh wait, I don't know. Maybe I'm everyone's king. My name is Rico Dewan Dufault. And oh, maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't know that. That's why that matters. You got fucking beings who chose to fuck up what God said was life. They thought on their own. And I can't wait to fucking figure out before me as an equal on all grounds of existing by them what they fucking, are looking at me like then, and what they're fucking thinking when Rico is their equal. Absolutely. I'm just wondering, as these kids chose to not grow up, they chose to raise me, I love you, but they chose to not grow up. I'm trying to figure that shit out. I'm trying to understand what that is, and I can only say that we're built different. That's why man is king. That's why God made man, because girls are fucking out of control. They're fucking so chemically imbalanced in their minds that they're fucking up life when they get angry. They fucking up life when they get angry to some levels. I love women, even though the ones that look like me up top, but your fucking vagina is absolutely destroying life when you get angry. Like this shit, you're not thinking about the permanent damage of your every angry decision. So let's hear it. Why does that matter, right? Because it's fucking up life. You can't care because your fucking head is squishy with vagina thoughts and estrogen. I don't know what I'm saying other than the truth. I think your mind of a vagina says, why does that matter? Every fucking thing matters. Is why that matters. You're zipping around fucking me up. Explain to me life there. What level or plane of being alive is that? Where you're allowed to zip around like shit. What kind of shit? That's just weird. Or is it me? Obviously, there's something about what I just said that nobody wants in life, and it's called the truth. Why can't I feel you around here, causing me to fucking shake around, but I can't fucking see you? How are you invisible? This is real fucking life. Why are you hiding? So you can zip around and fucking shake me up? Eh? For goodness sakes. It's good to be king. Stay away from me. I'm going to test out this God theory of, and God shall provide. I feel like I've been a pretty good enough person. He has to provide, like he said. I'm reading the Bible. I'm not asking for anything. Otherwise, why am I alive? Let's get to that part then. If it is as what everyone else wants for me, let's just do that. Let's just stay away from me with that weird ass defiance of existing. It's just defiance. It's childish. Can't get what I want, therefore I'm gonna go fucking become invisible and push somebody around. I'm just trying to figure this shit out, yo. And what is that? Indeed. I have to get some fucking restraining orders in the future. Just straight up, because it's obsession. I'm not even fucking dope. I don't understand what the fuck's happening. They fucking just like, they meaning just life beside me, all around me, did not fucking give me billions of dollars for my ideas. That's what I mean, but I worked for them. I work hard. I'm a hard worker, and they fucking didn't pay me for it, you know? You know what I mean? It's like, I do a good job, but then they say, oh, whoa, no. Hey, that's not fair. And everybody agrees with them, and I'm fucking staying in a hotel room, which doesn't make any sense, other than the vagina crybaby got angry because I can't have sex with that vagina. Is what I guess I'm saying. It got angry because I am related to that vagina, and it's impossible to have sex with it. Does that make any sense? And then instead, it goes in its head and fucking becomes a invisible annoyance. And I know you want to say I'm wrong for my reality, but I'm not. Sheesh. Misbehaving won't be tolerated by me anymore. I'm gonna get right and fucking just get some restraining orders on life. Only thing I'm gonna fucking open my eyes for is the boob, my wife, and my children. I'm not gonna go outside and talk to my neighbor if he's not talking about the dopest lawnmower he's ever bought in his life. We're over there fucking admiring the thing and taking turns using it. I'm not gonna be talking to people who are having a bad week. I'll see you around Christmas time, Philip, because you're fucking going through it. You're kicking every car over there. I'm not even gonna look over there until December of next year, because you're fucking pissed off, and I don't need that shit in my head. I guess it's me. It's me. I've been alone, so it's easy for the pack of animals to isolate and try to fucking take out one of us. It's so girly that I appreciate it. Hey, but that's not fair. And don't ever think that I'm one of you guys who thinks that God has let you get away with calling yourself a god or a king. When you hate Rico, who doesn't call himself these things or need to be called that. You hate me because I'm what they said I was in health class. A male. Get these secrets from me and shit. Now this shit is coming out because I stay the same and you never stop fucking picking on me. And it's all coming out. You never stop attacking the me. I'm surrounded by kids who are all older than me, always have been. Yet finally now that I'm doing this, they just can't fucking take it. And they got everything, money, all that they want, they get, except for me. But they see me doing something that's free. You know what I mean? This is push-ups when you wake up in the fucking morning. This is nothing. This is breathing air. They can't fucking take it. It's crazy. But that's what's been happening. And it's like they're making me say this stuff as if it's a game when you can't win against right versus wrong. So let's have a nice day. I'm glad they're all adults now. I'm glad you kicked me out. But now look at what it's done. It's pointed you out in the lineup. They're all guilty. Everybody up there is guilty because I'm not on that fucking wall. Let me out of this fucking point out room. They're all fucking criminals compared to me. It's, shit, so. It's like I see what's been going on now. What gave you the ability to be a fucking ghost? Godlessness, I'm sure. I've been fucking next to the misbehaving my entire life and didn't even know it. Fighting for these people. And they're fucking just bad. They're just bad. I'm gonna have to go and open up that Jehovah's Witness Bible that I remember from being a kid. Family member brought it over. Had dope ass pictures. I used to be a bit of an artist. After the Holy Bible, I'm gonna have to open that shit and figure out what I'm seeing out here today. These fucking lizards and shit running all on the ceiling and shit. You can't ignore that shit. Talking about right? It maybe means what to an adult? It means yes. That is correct. That is true. It's like I've been fucking. I wonder if this shit has happened before. I can't wait to meet people that be like, you're the guy that fucking got out of the shits, B. You're the fucking guy, yo. Come this way. You got shit to fucking show you about life, your own life, because it's fucking crazy. I know this isn't even me saying this shit, because I know my family, but this is what they need ammunition. So I'm gonna shut up. I've said enough. I've heard enough. Like, I have no backup plan. You take a chance on people, and then they fucking cheat. It's unexpected. Unexpected. I'm no sort of a fucking planner. I'm a truster. And this has taught me to never trust anything again if it isn't the boob. If it isn't the boob. This girl has been following me around since I got here. Following me around. All our school. Fucking walking past each other hallways. You completely forget about each other in middle school because of racism. You saw that shit coming. I was like, I'm 14 years old. You can have her. I don't want anything to do with your fucked up heads out there. I'm gonna continue ignoring this shit and enjoying life. And I see her at the fucking mall, walking by, like all fucking scary girl, like your mindness. And again, I chose to forget because she was walking by, but she kept her eyes on me until her head almost fell off. And I fucking looked down. You know, I think I was smoking cigarettes then. Just fucking threw the cigarette down and got the fuck out of there. I was like, that's my wife right there. You know, fucking, it's a bit much. I think I'm done. I think I'm done for the day. For this warm up. You know, if you're a praying person, fucking pray for me. I do all the praying, but I don't pray for myself. It's weird. Anyways, I hope that you liked today's lesson in life. Don't be a dickhead. And honestly, good luck. Everyone have a nice day.